Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the horse. So welcome back all my horsey amigos. How are we doing, my pony pals? Let's find out as we shuffle these cards up. We're going to find you 3 cards and we're going to find out how things are going and where we are headed. Let's stop about there. We'll take that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got 2 whites there and a black. So we've got 2 positives to start us off with, and then there's that negative coming into play. But it's not always a bad thing. Black isn't always an attack. White isn't always all right. It all depends on that compatibility when we flip them over and we see what we've got and what we're dealing with. And it's not a great start. This is a good example of white not always being all right, because snake and horse people don't necessarily get on incredibly well. There's not a great amount of compatibility there between the snake and the horse. However, although they are quite distant, they are both cards that they are both personalities that, or signs that rely a lot on intuition and their sort of more emotional intelligence. Now the snake is a thinker card. It's about thinking. It's about reservations. It's almost about slowing down, reevaluating and digging deeper, almost like an investigation. Almost as if you've got something that you need to dig up, or there's something that you need to figure out. There's still some rooting around to do. There's answers that you've not yet found out, or there's more to something than you may have expected. Like, it's not all over yet, horsey people. There could be something like a snake in the grass waiting to pounce, and maybe it could become a hindrance if allowed to go uncontested. To say that snake isn't necessarily a friend here, even though it's in the white. We are looking at maybe some kind of I don't know, concealment, some trust issues, something that just doesn't feel right. Because as I say, you are a very intuitive personality. Your sign is very intuitive. So maybe something just doesn't feel right. Something is a little bit off. And it's giving you reservations. It's making you feel as if you need to, as I say, reevaluate, reassess, investigate, look into something. And if you're not, then you should be. If you think that something's been resolved or recently had some spectacular, unexpected resolution, chances are there's more to it than you actually think. And there could be more to it that needs to be unearthed. Got that ox card coming into play. Same triangle as the snake. Thinkers. So there is thinking to be done. And you need to slow down. You need to slow it down because you're running into a trap. You're running into a trap. And slow is better right now than what you could potentially be heading into. We've got that white snake slowing us down, giving us reservations, giving us that kind of thought of, something's not quite right, suspicious, curious, what's going on? And then that ox is coming in, which is a better relationship between you and the ox, so that's okay, than it is the snake, so that's good. But there is no real spark there either. I think that ox is just coming in to say, now that you've slowed down and you've got these suspicions, you really do need to dig into this and root around until you find out what it is that you need to find out. Whether it's a truth that somebody's been holding back from you, whether it's there's something or someone does not fit right now. And you need to figure what that is, figure out who that is, you need to figure out what is going on, because if you're planning on keeping your feet sort of planted where they are, in that secure kind of safe space, if you like, where nothing's going wrong, you need to find the root cause of what. It's like hindsight. What could go wrong? You need to find out what could go wrong, and then find the root cause of that to prevent it. Prevention is better than cure, basically, my lovely horse people. I think right now you've got to do this by the book. Right now you need to almost interrogate and be blunt and brutal with it. I'm not saying blindly accuse. I don't mean blind accusation. I don't mean going out there and pointing the finger or just believing your opinion or your sort of ideas are fact, because that's not how this works. You can't just invent something and then run with it and say, well, that's actually fact because it's my opinion. What I mean to say is that if there is a justifiable reason to call somebody out and to say, like, you've been bullshitting me, literally, there's that bull, then you need to do that. This is the right time to do that. But think about it, be tactical with it, be strategic with it, be sensitive almost to it, to the fact that you can choose how you respond or how you handle this situation, but be prepared for the consequence, because there will be some kind of consequence and you can't control that consequence. That is beyond your control. And we got the Catalyst card. Catalyst card, Black Sheep, or the Black Goat. Not great. Running into that brick wall right there. We're running straight into the trap, like I said. So something's going to definitely make a few changes, and it's going to be relatively chaotic and a little bit of a calamity as we move forward throughout the end of the week. We have a change or a breakup or a argument or some sort of falling out to look forward to. Now, doesn't that sound just fantastic? Just as you thought you were figuring it all out, bam, you've just been slapped in the face. Hopefully not literally and just figuratively, but that catalyst is not great. Unfortunately as well, we are looking at this having to be one of those moments that you can't escape it, you can't change it, you can't avoid it, it's going to happen. That sheep is on your soulmate line, horse and sheep, both together, they are soulmates, and this is a soul connection, and what you're looking at is, it's bad news, but it's built for you. This is your time, this is your opportunity, this is your adventure. And you're going to have to embrace it, and you're going to have to go with it, and you're going to have to make the best out of that situation. Because as I say, there's no avoiding it. But coming through this will give you a better sense of direction. It will give you a better sense of confidence, or, boost that self-esteem. Because during this, you will have an opportunity to do what you do best. And that's prove them wrong. Anybody wrong, anybody that doubted you, anybody that said it couldn't be done, you're going to prove them wrong. And maybe that's what this is about. Moving into this situation here where you may be it may be out of your control, but you're definitely not out of your comfort zone. It's almost like you had a choice of standing on the ship while it's purposely being sunk, or jumping in the ocean knowing that you could swim. You know that jumping in the ocean is just sort of bringing on the inevitable quicker, but you're not necessarily worried about it because you know you can swim. So you're going to take your chances. And maybe that's all that this is. Maybe it is a good time now for you to take a chance. And then just do what you do. And you'll come out of this, as I say, with that sense of achievement and confidence. But we'll find out, won't we, next week, when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the horse. I will be back in my next video for those born in the year of the sheep. So if you are interested if you are interested in the sheep, I will see you then. If not, I'll just see you in a video next time when we come back and do one for you guys. Thanks for watching. Love and peace.